I slammed my fist on the kitchen table so hard the coffee mugs rattled, spilling black sludge across the morning paper's headline. Local mom of three faces eviction over fence dispute. That was me, 6 months ago, courtesy of Karen Whitaker, our HOA's self-appointed queen bee. But today, I grabbed my phone, hit record, and stepped out onto my porch in sweatpants and a faded Steelers tee, heart pounding like I just chugged a Red Bull. Because Karen had finally gone full vigilante, chaining her Prius across Stagecoach route at dawn, blocking the entire damn street like she owned the Wild West. It started innocently enough, or as innocent as Karen's crusades ever got, in our sleepy corner of suburban Phoenix, where the cacti outnumber the kids and everyone's got a 3-car garage stuffed with forgotten gym equipment. Stagecoach route was the artery of Willow Creek Estates, a winding loop named after some gold rush fantasy the developers cooked up in the 80s. Folks zipped down it to the strip mall for in-and-out runs or the elementary school drop-off, but to Karen, it was her personal Berlin Wall. She'd been griping for years about through traffic from outsiders, delivery vans, landscapers, hell, even the mailman if he looked too Latino for her liking. "This is a gated community," she'd screech at board meetings, her blonde bob quivering like a pissed-off poodle, while the rest of us nodded along, too exhausted from 9-to-5s to fight her bylaw amendments. Me? I was her favorite punching bag. Widowed young, scraping by as a remote accountant for some soul-sucking firm in Tempe. I bought my split-level ranch on Stagecoach 5 years back, dreaming of barbecues and block parties. Instead, Karen fined me $500 for planting drought-resistant wildflowers she deemed unkempt, then escalated to a lien when I skipped her bake sale fundraiser. Proceeds for neighborhood beautification, which really meant spray painting the clubhouse mailbox pastel pink. The betrayal hit hardest last summer, though. My daughter, Ellie, 16, and all firecracker spirit, organized a car wash for her soccer team. Karen showed up with a clipboard citing water waste violations in 110-degree heat and had the cops shut it down. Ellie cried for days, calling me a pushover. That's when the revenge simmered, from quiet emails to the board to anonymous Yelp reviews of Karen's side hustle essential oils MLM. Smells like entitlement and regret. But I played nice. Until now. By 7:15 a.m., a crowd had gathered, old Mr. Patel in his bathrobe, juggling his chihuahua. The Millers, that young black couple with a Tesla who Karen once reported for suspicious loitering. They were stargazing. And a gaggle of minivan moms live-streaming the chaos on TikTok. Karen stood defiant in the middle of the road, arms crossed over her Lululemon tank, megaphone in hand. Yeah, she had a megaphone, probably from some QAnon rally she'd deny attending. "This route is for residents only," she bellowed, her voice cracking like overcooked bacon. "No more riffraffs speeding through our oasis. Sign the petition or lose your covenants." Horns blared from the backup, school buses idling, a FedEx truck sweating in the sun. I edged closer, phone aloft, capturing every pearl-clutching detail. The no trespassing sign she'd zip-tied to her bumper, the homemade flyers littering the asphalt, "Protect our property values," the way her eyes darted like a cornered raccoon when sirens wailed in the distance. I'd called in anonymously at 6:45, whispering to dispatch about a deranged woman obstructing emergency access. Obstruction of a public roadway in Arizona? That's a misdemeanor, up to 6 months in county and a $2,500 fine. Poetic justice for a fine happy ass. As the cruiser rolled up, lights flashing against the palm trees, Karen's facade cracked. "Officer, this is private property. I'm the HOA president," she shrieked, thrusting her badge, a laminated Walgreens printout, at the cop, a no-nonsense Latina named Rodriguez who looked like she'd seen every Karen variant from here to Flagstaff. The crowd murmured, phones out, the Millers high-fiving me discreetly. Rodriguez didn't flinch. "Ma'am, this is a county road. Step aside, or you're under arrest for reckless endangerment." The takedown was pure schadenfreude gold. Karen flailed as cuffs clicked, manicured nails scraping chrome, mascara rivers down her cheeks, yelling about reverse discrimination and the liberal media while Rodriguez read her rights. "You'll hear from my lawyer." "This is tyranny," she howled, but the TikToks were already viral. Hashtags like HOA Karen Down and Stagecoach Standstill racking up millions. By noon, the news vans swarmed, and the HOA board, those spineless enablers, issued a statement distancing themselves effective immediately. Karen's husband, that milquetoast accountant type, slunk out to post bail, but whispers said he was lawyering up for divorce. As the tow truck hauled her Prius away, leaving skid marks on her precious asphalt, I slipped back inside, Ellie's laughter echoing from the kitchen. "Mom, you're a legend." And pour myself a victory scotch. Revenge tasted sweet, salty with years of bile. But scrolling the comments later, amid the cheers, were the uglies. She had a point about traffic from some coward in Ohio, feminazi alert from basement trolls. Karen's empire crumbled. All right, fired from her part-time real estate gig, blackballed from every suburb within 50 miles, her Facebook frozen in a rage post echo chamber. Last I heard, she's couch surfing with her sister in Mesa, peddling doTERRA oils door to door, bitter as week-old kale. Me? I finally planted that fence. Tall, chain link, no HOA approval needed. And on quiet nights, when the crickets hum down Stagecoach route, I raise a glass to the woman who taught me. Sometimes, the best comeback is watching them haul you away in broad daylight.